All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to night 4 of the Late Shift and Friends 8-person, still now 7 people, Immortal Empires battle campaign. We're back after a day off.
I was able to colonize this city. I remember this.
Oh, there comes that lady with the heart. Oh gosh, it's just an endless tide of elves. Is this the Elven Tide?
Elventide.
New endgame event, the Elventide, when the high elves have just had enough of your crap.
They do have an endgame event, don't
I
they?
do want to get to turn
There's a wood elf
100.
one. Didn't we already have it? I thought I saw a wild hunt start.
Wow, how's that for an
No, they
auto
do that.
resolve?
That's a basic event. It's not the
That's
wild
interesting.
hunt.
We'll have to lose
It's the pretend wild hunt.
This
it's
guy.
almost wild hunt.
Is there like 2 different pop-ups?
These are
that say
lower
wild hunt?
level one.
Yeah, there's a different. There's some.
I'll
Yeah,
take
you
it.
get like a big pop-up campaign menu.
How heroic.
When the game starts.
All right, chat. We gotta figure what to do next. We know we gotta work on these guys
Yeah,
down
so
here.
the most recent
with the
patch
Fae
also
Enchantress.
tinkered with
We know
AI
Bellacor's
values
gonna be
like
coming for us in about
Confederation.
5 turns.
Is this
Yeah,
the
just-
battle we did already?
No,
Just auto it.
You can if it's a quest battle.
I'm
it's
kidding.
quite well.
I'm kidding.
Well, if I could, you know, it's a close victory. What you want?
They gave each Tomb King commander a big buff. Cetra gets big growth bonuses now. Khalida now gets diplomacy increases. Arkin now has a bonus army at the start of his campaign.
Oh well, this
Insane.
has all been live since
Yeah.
the start of our beta,
Let's see
though.
the change stuff.
No,
Yeah,
not
some,
this stuff.
some of these changes may have already been in effect.
Like all the things that you just said are definitely what Tomb Kings already has.
Yeah, but the Black Knight buffs were definitely brand new.
Heller, you want to give me like the Doom Knights or something, and you can keep the wizard. Well, I was playing the wizard last time, but I noticed you were also constantly casting spells with Archaon, and with both of us playing wizards, we were just burning through all the mana so fast. So I'll just play a cavalry unit instead, and you can do the magic.
It looks like every single Tomb King unit tangent got like 10 to 15 increased loyalty. Pretty much every single one.
Leadership?
You mean leadership?
Yeah, leadership. Sorry.
I feel like that was already in as well. That's all right. Still, that's pretty good regardless.
They removed Kairos' ability to get his reinforcements instantly. I guess that's fair, maybe, question
It was
mark?
epically broken. Kairos is one of the most busted legendary lords in the history of the game.
Yeah.
No other lord can solo entire armies as easily as he can. Not even Scarbrand. Like, because Scarbrand
Yeah.
can solo armies, but it takes a while. Kairos can just fly overhead and nuke them with his ridiculous magic. It's freaking stupid.
I mean, he's already busted because none of his abilities have cast times. That's like his special. Everything is instantaneous. I'm running away now. Oh, save me from the dragon!
I'm going after it with the flying knights. It's
Oh,
on
he's
your
trying to kill the
wizard.
sorcerer.
It's on your wizard.
Yeah.
Back the wizard up. I'm gonna tangle him up right now. Charge! Do these guys have anti-large?
I'm waiting for them to. Can he land? Just gonna land.
Into the flank!
Force him to land, you mean?
Yeah.
Here, I'll bring him. I'll drag him down here.
Ow!
He's landing.
That chariot hit was
He has been
really
debated.
good.
It sucks that we're fighting on this crest of this hill.
This is Doom Knight Wonder.
Speak for yourself. I'm getting all the
Control.
downhill chargers I could ever want. This is Chariot's dream.
Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
I'm helping, Fairlight!
I am losing a couple of Doom Knights to this big dragon thingy.
So
It's okay. One of these days that cannon will land a shot and it will really help us out.
I don't think it can at this range.
Ah! You killed Greg!
No, not again!
Just an FYI, this is a nasty area right here. I only have my spawns of Nurgle and the giant dealing with this blob of men.
You ready for this?
This is Doom Knight Wonder Air Traffic Control. We're escorting this hostile off the battlefield entirely to make sure you don't come back.
This is Roger 10-4, good buddy.
I pushed him out the map.
No, we might actually kill him before he reaches the edge of the map. We're poking him in the butt to keep him moving, and he's slowly dying.
Yeah, no, they're crazy now. They're absolutely. The Zinch ones are way stronger than the other ones.
Yeah, Zeech one's the best. And even Zeech with the armors is kind of stupid.
Yeah, the new Zinch Lord He has an ability that the shield regenerates when you're in melee with things, and the more Tzeentch units that are in a spot, the faster the regen. And if you just have a bunch of aspiring champions, they just have God mode. They regen like 1,000 shield a second.
He thinks the devs may have gone a little overboard on the chaos buffs.
Gotta sell them copies.
People like chaos.
I mean, if you could survive as what's her face, the new Corn Lord that Burke was playing. If you can survive as her, she's better than Scarbrand as far as military goes for sure. But she's just so hard to get rolling.
76 lost.
Village.
What did you...
I may have shot your disc knights with an artillery. Like I aimed at the dragon and the dragon juked and it just hit a guy in the face and they fell from the sky.
I'd like to let it be known that Doom Knight 1 only lost 5 men, so your other 71 losses are from something else.
Del, I'm gonna give you the Queen Bess, but I'm gonna need you to do a little, step it up just a little bit better this time. You only got like 200 kills last time. That's not Queen Bess.
It was 260, thank you.
That might be good for a cannon, but not for a Queen Bess.
We'll see. We're very close to getting
But at least I'm
our tier
honest
5
about it.
units, which I imagine
Look,
will
I
help
don't
quite a
mind
bit.
admitting I suck, but I didn't suck that bad. You know?
And whether we can afford the upkeep for the
Let's
stuff that's coming up,
battle.
we'll see.
I need this battle done to reunite his mind, by the way.
Yeah, I've got Empire outposts to work on getting guns imported.
I love that these Necrofexes have an ability called Abandoned Ship, where if you're losing health, it just summons a unit of zombies jumping off you. I'm really curious how an army like this would fare against Warriors of Chaos. Like, would this be enough range damage to gun down the Chaos Warriors before they get in swinging range?
The Chaos Warriors, yes, but if you had Chaos Knights or Blood Crushers, no, they would absolutely roll over this army.
Well, when I say Chaos Warriors, I mean like Chaos faction as a whole. You know, assuming that they have like a mix of cav and infantry. I wonder how this would fare.
Shalash would die. No time.
Shalash would absolutely die, yeah. Same with Nurgle. Nurgle would also get deleted. Horn might like do some damage before dying, but I'm pretty sure it would still just like, if we were talking like tier 5 units versus this army, they might make it into melee. Because keep in mind the Corn or the Chosen with shields have silver shields. So I don't know.
I don't know why they're not pushing. They're just standing at the top.
Yeah, they're not pushing this time. It's like they're broken.
Watching like the Necrofex fire and with every shot, it kills off like 11 skinks.
Dude, they're more concerned about dodging the artillery than actually. Apparently, I hit the hotkey for abandon. Let me get back on that bad boy.
Oh, it looks like they're charging now. Here they come.
Why did one of mine? Did I lose
Friendly
something?
fire. The friendly fire.
Yeah, I'm trying to
This
angle
is
myself
not
where I
going
can
quite
get
as
them
well,
to mob
chat.
up without friendly fire.
AI actually crossed the gap to us.
I'm shooting the left. Keep the Necrofex out of my face.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the Necrofex out of here. It can't tank all this.
Yeah, I just kind of ran
I will
away.
save it.
Time to back it up.
Back
Tangent's Necrofex is basically out of ammo. He can go take a turn tanking, and I'll stand back here and shoot.
If you're out of
instead.
ammo, you yell at me because I can give you more.
Oh, really?
I'm about to be out of ammo then.
I can't tell. which
Excuse
one.
me,
It won't
pardon
let
me. How do
me,
you do, fellow Necrofexes?
Okay, here you go.
That cannon unit at the back might be getting wrecked by the scar.
Burke, sir, may I have some ammo for my giant gun?
Yeah, I just gave it to Tangy. You gotta wait 50 seconds.
All right.
The Lord's back. He's in the back
I'm gonna
line.
shoot him with the giant gun. Don't worry.
I wonder if I can get a point-blank Necrofex shot onto this commander. I keep targeting him, but I think the Necrofex won't fire due to friendly fire.
Yeah.
It's like, I think the
Go
line
to
of sight
melee.
is obstructed.
Don't punch him.
One of the Necros needs to go punch that guy.
I'm ruining it. It's mine. He's mine.
Oh, there it is. Chunked him.
Man, there's a lot of lizards on that hill. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to them right now.
Okay, refill the ammo of your Necroflex. You have cannon ammo again.
Burke,
You
get
should
that
focus
Lord.
fire that fat wizard on the top right of the hill there.
Focusing on him.
You want me to hit him in the face?
Yes.
All right, I hit him in the face with a best. Didn't seem to care.
He lost a good quarter of his health on that volley.
I'm gonna hit him again with it.
Okay,
man's made
targeting
out of
tech
different
gunners
stuff.
are opening fire on the fat guy.
Oh my crap. He just got annihilated. That volley is insane. He just lost 70% of his health in 1 second.
So vampires killed the dinosaurs? Would seem so. It would seem
It
so.
screwed me up because my kill box got ruined by skirmish mode, and so they got too close, and then because my guys decided to run instead of shoot, you know, I got screwed.
I think only having 4 deck gunners ruined you.
That's fair. He's got you there, Burke.
You know, if you had like a kind of maybe some a guard in the front too, none of the.
So, I did find out you can use the best like a straight shot gun and just go into manual fire and just shoot things in front of you.
Wait, really? In Bretonnia, you can't even live the peasants? Like, can't what?
It's actually against the law for a peasant to stare at a noblewoman.
Do they have to avert their eyes?
Yeah, it's kind of like a gray area, but yes, if they think that you're staring at them, they can just have you lynched. Being a peasant is rough.
You're gonna win this with literally no effort. I don't understand why it says you're gonna lose this.
Yeah, I don't think you even need to.
No, you don't move.
I think you post up your guns and you stand there, and like these guys are gonna get blown apart before they even get close.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, like,
You know, for a battle where you don't even really need to press anything to win,
I know. It's
you're sure taking your time setting up.
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to find a optimal position. Because I can actually still lose this.
Dude, Fairlight's gonna play so hard they're gonna tunnel out of the ground underneath you somehow and just start in the line.
Now, here's the thing,
I'm
though.
gonna invent
strategy.
new faction abilities that we didn't even have before.
Just to win, yeah.
You guys don't know we're behind you already.
I mean, fighting in the woods and stuff like that is pretty interesting.
All right, here we go. Ready? Come up out of the water now!
No.
Drag us to the souls!
I don't put it past
Tree
the
bonuses
guys.
add up.
You'll never take my dogs from me. No tangent, don't. They're just puppies.
Don't you tell me what to do.
How dare you go away?
You know what?
They're just escaping back to the wild.
You know what? I'm gonna.
I hope you're not sending those dogs to harass our artillery.
Oh no.
Oh, wait.
No. I'm doing the long time maneuver.
You're sending them to a wildlife preserve?
Yeah. I'm getting Burke that tax credit. Imagine if the Queen Best fired those bloated guys.
Wouldn't just the initial shot just cause them to detonate
I don't know.
inside the barrel?
Probably.
Chaos Marauders!
I love the animations on the bombers and the punch arrows.
I love when ranged units in this game open fire on a unit, and it's so much firepower that the unit they're shooting at visibly staggers backwards and can't move anymore.
Yeah.
The
Damn.
general just got deleted.
Dead.
Tangent, you're a monster. These poor puppies, dude.
Nah, those are gross puppies. They
These
wicked
puppies
gross.
are gonna suicide into you now because they're almost dead due to your harassment. Shoot them while they're shooting the puppies! Yes! See what I mean about the musketmen, Bert? They're kind of fucking cracked.
Yeah, I was seeing that today. I learned like when you're fighting the front row of the pirate handgunners, the back row was still shooting.
Really? The back row was still shooting. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I was fighting. Well, I can't highlight it, but like on the right there, you've got like a row of 7 rifles. I was fighting the middle one. The guys in the front were whacking away in melee, and the guys in the back were like lowering. They were taking aim and firing in melee.
My roommate Diza managed to beat Legendary like 3 times with this guy, and all of his armies were just handgunners. That's all they were. Can you imagine what this is gonna look like with 40k? With like land speeders darting around and stuff for the Space Marines, and
Yeah.
like Dark Eldar flying skiffs and everything. Like, God, I can't wait. I wonder if they're gonna put like the bombers and everything in, like if we're gonna get like Valkyries and all that for the Imperial Guard.
It'll probably be like what they do for similar stuff in Warhammer Fantasy. The really, really bigger stuff that's difficult to represent will probably be like, you know, black arcs and stuff like that. But every mechanic for Warhammer 40k already basically exists in this game. I don't understand why some people think it's not possible that Warhammer 40k won't work on this engine or at this scale.
It would. Vampire Coast proves that.
Vampire Coast and Skaven and Chaos now incorporate every single mechanic, including complete carryover of the army. Like, soul grinders are soul grinders.
Well,
I think,
so much for that.
I think
I think you still should have won that. I don't know if you were paying attention to your rifleman on the right flank, but I was
Shooting him in the back.
I was doing dirty things. I stood just on the backside of a hill so the guns couldn't get line of sight and they just weren't firing, and then we just fired one unit at a time.
Yeah,
No,
you
it
got
was- it
cheesed
was a-
pretty hard at the end there.
It was a large front line.
But I think it'll be cool with like whirlwinds and stuff for the Space Marine being artillery and all that.
I don't think they're
I think
gonna. I don't think they would change the scope of it all that much, though. Like, I think that, you know, a Dawn Eagle jet bike is probably going to move as fast as like a Pegasus in this game. I don't think they're going to be doing them at faster speeds necessarily. I don't know. I think that
Who
this,
knows? I think you're right though. I think the speeds are pretty relative.
and you got like, you know, gunnery mobs in Vampire Coast basically chalk up almost all of the shooting mechanics for skirmishers.
I think most Warhammer infantry will be hybrid infantry. I think they're gonna just take the hybrid model, like especially Space Marines. I think they're absolutely gonna be like hybrid infantry.
Yeah, but you think they'll probably have like hero or like a melee lord or something like that.
Blessings of
Oh, for sure, like a force commander.
I was about to do a joke on you guys because like you defeated that army, right? And then they retreated, and I instantly refilled the entire army, and I was just shy of attacking the same army. And be like, you guys ready for round 2? Like, it would have been hilarious, but I'm just shy of being able to attack them.
Honestly though, Tangent, one of my viewers made a good point. They're gonna have to do epic. They're not gonna be able to do normal tabletop Warhammer rules. They're gonna have to absolutely do epic unit sizes, and they're gonna have to have titans and stuff.
Yeah, Epic would be perfectly fine.
Yep.
That's what I want them to do. I don't want them to do like the typical Warhammer. I want them to do the board game that was called Space Marine / Epic.
I mean,
That's what I want.
the thing is, though, that from an understanding standpoint, you just got to look for something that's comparative currently in the game, just knowing how Creative Assembly does stuff. You know, like someone was saying before, like, how could you do Space Hulks? And I'm like, Space Hulks could probably be like a treasure island. Not exciting, necessarily, but, like, that's...
It could be just like the rest of the shit in this game. Oh, look, you found something. Here's a message. What do you want to do? You want to explore, or you want to go run? You know, it's going to be that.
It's gonna be stuff like that, right? Like, people are like,
You
what
don't
about
have to
cover
overthink
mechanics? And I'm like, cover mechanics are literally just +1 or -1 to a dice roll.
Exactly.
Which is exactly what they do for cover in this game to begin with anyways.
Use Skaven, Vampire Coast as your model. You know, they already got Saint tanks in the Empire. Go. Done. Hell, they don't even have to do it like that, because like in Space Marine and or / Epic, tanks had an HQ unit, so the tanks had to have a bit of a formation going in. You couldn't just take a tank necessarily and just go piss off wherever you wanted on the map. They had to stay within the HQ unit, or they suffered penalties. You literally do the same thing in this. They could just say, "Here's a unit of of rhinos," you know, and it's just a loose unit of rhinos that are just together, and they fire together. It'd be no big deal.
Yep, Epic could do that really easy, and then you just make like the unit groups like 300-400 units.
Yeah. Done. Easy. Don't overthink it.
Oof, chat,
There's a
we
lot
gotta
they could
build
do.
these
It's
big
all really
things.
cool.
Blessed Trebuchet also sounds like a good idea.
And they should. It would make them so much money. And let's go. Let's do a 3. Come on, baby. 3 games, universe, combined map.
You just do a planet. You do like
No!
a whole planet like Cadia.
No, I don't want that. I want a map like Stellaris, where it's like you have
Yeah,
all
it would
this
just be the
map,
galactic
a
atlas.
galactic map. And when you land on a planet, there's a battle map. That's it.
Yep.
That's your ground battle.
It
you
would
know?
be like, you know, for Holy Terra or something like that. It'd be the capital, Earth, lesser province. Could do Mars, or Mars could be capital, Titan could be a lesser province within it.
I don't think Games Workshop would ever let that fly because
Why?
they're really lore stringent on 40k, super hard. And a planet would have like 30 different garrisons. You wouldn't.
But
have just
it's
one
all
battle in a
scale
season.
though. Like that, like the garrison of Couronne in Bretonnia would have far more going on than what you have going on here. It's all about scale. I don't know. I think that's the answer.
Yeah,
I think the Galactic map would work just fine.
I think they'll probably do the way that Dawn of War did it, and probably do like a huge planet. Then you can have multiple races
King Louen Leoncoeur.
in a single planet. Like, what was the name of the planet that they did where it was in the warp, but everybody was there?
There was one? You're not talking about Dark Crusade, are you? Or Eternal Crusade? Because that was not
Oh yeah, I'm
that.
thinking of Eternal Crusade. No, that was it was supposed to be big. It was like planet side, but 40k is what they wanted it to be.
Yeah, I was there for the game with you and Joe and
Yeah.
Co, I think, where they were like, here's the big reveal to everyone what we're doing, and we're all playing it like, this is not very good.
And then it came out and it was worse than the preview test, and we have no clue how.
Warhammer 40k PlanetSide, though, as a concept, has so much potential, and I really wish that another group would give it a try.
My strength and wisdom
Yeah,
are
for sure.
yours.
Marcus Wolfhart, the bastard.
Just over here, just being such an ass, just constantly just harassing my shit while I'm dealing with elf invasion. You know, I'm starting to wonder.
All Pegasus Knights are
There's a lot of
anti-large.
It is only Delrith. What consistently? I'm starting to feel like, you know, there's no love here from the Order at all. Like I've done nothing to Order.
What are you talking about?
You're always against me.
This is literally the second time I've been against you.
Not.
Yeah, it's been me and Heller almost every single time versus you, Delrith, and Tangent.
I honestly, like, not that it matters, but there's been a number of times when I've signed up for your battles where I just don't get units. So I'm just like,
What?
all right, like
I
a
looked,
spectator.
I did not. It's not true. I looked and it
I'm-
said Delrith every single time.
I'm gonna be honest. I always just sign up for the faction that has more cavalry for me to run around.
Why
That's-
am I
that's
in
it.
the woods? This is
That's
the
it.
worst. Oh my gosh, dude. Why aren't you in the woods? And why am this is I'm so done, dude.
Guerrilla fighting.
That's not what my army is.
It'll be an interesting fight because I think it's the first time we've seen Burke go up against another faction that is predominantly ranged.
Range.
Yeah, like this guy has like 4 archers, 2 rifles, 4 mortars. It's like really range heavy.
Oh, here, you should probably have this as well. No, I thought I saw.
Is the Fae going to get any knights, or is she going with a different army comp to support? She will be getting knights as well. We're basically figuring out our economy situation and how much we can afford for an upkeep. We're going to get Louen all situated. We're probably going to hand off his knights to the Fae Enchantress. Oh no! Sirens! Yeah.
You damn knights.
Oh, I was wondering if you were just gonna like sit here and die. the commander
you
just never
hit
even
them
moved.
right when I was working on an attack with the
Our
sirens.
teams are gone.
Fairlight with the most crucial battle charges ever in the entire damn game.
Hell yeah, that's the plan.
It's so tough to watch that shit and then watch what everything else that you're doing at the same time.
I thought you divided your units up between 3 people.
No, I only had one.
Or it's you and Delrith this time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ralph, probably need to get something like that. Ooh. Go, Paladin! I'm rooting for you. That Paladin could be trouble, though. He actually could be a lot of trouble. If the army doesn't break around him. Yep, he seems to know that he's crumbled them. He is heading for the next group. Swipes up that way.
It's these last little guys that are causing us so much trouble.
Yeah, the Paladin's definitely punching above his weight, too.
That is some pretty good point-blank mortar shots you've got going there.
Dude, I'm manually firing it. Fuck that shit. Get out of here. Get out of here, Fairlight.
No, I knew you were going to manually fire it. I just wasn't sure if
Get
you'd be able to hit a
outta
moving
here.
target. Oh, those are cannons, not mortars. Never mind.
Oh yeah, no, I have mortars and cannons here that are doing it.
Okay, well, what if I start circling around them like this so you can't aim straight? No, they routed right when
Oh,
they got to
no.
him.
No, I was firing at him, so I hit 2 more guys. Get out of here, Fairlight, with your silly horses.
Why did you stop attacking? What the
You
hell?
say that, but I already racked up like 400 kills.
I know, I noticed you way too late. I was like, Burke will deal with 2 squads of horses. Just 2 squads of horses.
I didn't see them. They're in the woods, and I was focusing on flanking with the other stuff. By the time I looked, they were just dead.
Yeah, you gotta like keep zoomed out, like super zoomed out the entire fight.
Yeah.
Fairlight's always, if Fairlight ever has cavalry, he will always hit you in the butthole. You have, like, nothing else matters,
I think
Burke.
he's gonna lose
Him
that fight.
attacking your butthole is always the plan. He's a butthole like attacker.
I'm adding to my resume, butthole assassin.
He's a butthole assassin. Yeah, dude.
Jeez.
The moment I saw there was Fairlight cavalry, I'm like, he's going for the butthole, and I knew he's gonna do it. Do you see me pull all my units back just to shoot your horses?
I wish I had
mattered.
I wish I had turned onto the artillery earlier when the unit was still healthy enough to close the gap, because by the time I was charging you, I only had like 10% left.
Yeah, I saw you were trying to kill my gunners, and I was like, do it. I want you to charge my gunners. Because as soon as you did and you got stuck in melee, I turned all my artillery on your horses.
Oh, I did kill the gunners.
Yeah. But as soon as they got in melee, I was able to manually fire the cannons and hit your huge groups of units. We did it, Burke.
That was a good battle. That was a fun one.
I had to play out of my fucking mind with those artillery aiming manually though.
Legitimately, without the manual cannon shots, you would not have won. Because the manual cannon shots were were the only thing stopping the cavalry from just running over your whole army. The worst part is that's the cheapest cavalry the Empire gets, man. If I had
it's so good, yeah.
If I had like Reichsguard or what are they, Demigriff Knights or something that actually hits hard, it would have been a different story.
Thanks, Dale.
Yeah, dude, no problem. I wasn't gonna let you lose.
I couldn't believe he hit me with it.
It was down to the wire, though. I'm so glad Fairlight just didn't throw it at the cavalry.
I thought it defaulted to large for balance purposes. When you change the model count, it affects the balance of the game.
Yep. It definitely makes it too easy for Lords and Magic, but I actually got a kick out of going to the smallest unit size that you could, because I was finding that for a lot of the armies, it actually gave you roughly as many units as you would have had on the tabletop for that actual unit. So
that's neat.
So it was like, yeah, Lords and Magic are busted OP in that, but they also were on the tabletop that they came from as well. Like, if you didn't think Tyrion was going to settle the battle, whether he had an army or not,
wait,
on the
Heller,
tabletop.
what are you doing? Or Tyro, what are you doing?
Did we ever question what side he was on?
I think his side was picked for him a long time ago. I'm just curious why he's poking the bear.
Yo, look at that upkeep now. It's gonna tank in a turn, but that's pretty cool.
It's Total Warfare, like.
Our strength rank is also rank 4 before we're recruiting anything else in.
Like
if he wants to get to me, he has to go through all the vampires. So
that is a smart idea, actually.
Total Peace Friendship Hammer is the name you're looking for.
Total Peace!
Very true.
Total Peace Friendship Hammer! Story battle time!
I was wondering. I was like,
Oh, I was gonna say, why bother?
Story battle.
So you got them Giga Chads of Bastogne.
I don't know if they're any good, though, compared to, like, what's in the game now.
Peace Slayers of Bastogne is a regiment of renown for Bretonnia. It's foot squires, but they replaced their greatswords with halberds, so that's an anti-large.
That's pretty sick.
Given that Bretonnia's infantry is all mostly garbage, it's like basically one of their few reliable units.
This is for the Chalice of Potions. Not the sexiest sounding item out there, but...
Isn't Chalice of Potions literally just a comet of Cassandora?
It's 2 bound uses of it. Plus it does the passives.
I've never understood why they don't just make the item be like, you know, cost of Chalice of Potions and cooldown cut in half or something.
Yeah. I mean, it's what she had on the tabletop, too. Had the Meteor as a bound spell.
Totally doesn't sound like there's some sort of demon speaking behind her.
I know, right? No, that's the lady. My army's not really... There it is. Okay. Okay.
What a
Bravo.
weirdo. She's talking in third person.
She's not the lady. All right. Burke.
Yeah.
Oops, I'm sorry. I meant to actually give that one to.
No,
I guess
no,
we can
no,
use it too.
Looks like I have to
No, no, no.
participate.
Wait, hold on. Tangent.
I was gonna
No,
give the mortars to Delrith, but I don't know if he's actually even participating. in
No,
that.
tangent. I've got you. You ready for this?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Burke, take your company down the left flank. Delrith, follow the king's banner down the center.
I am
Fairlight,
in spectator
go
mode.
right after you pass the wall. All right, there you go. Fourth, and fear no darkness. Your speech is done.
Thank you. All right.
If you're not quoting Theoden at the beginning of a mass cavalry charge, you're doing it wrong.
Tyrosien, do you want to play or are you just spectating?
Yeah, I'll take something. How do you? Oh, you set them in formation.
Hi.
All
Did
right.
Dale not join? Is he just spectating?
I'm spectating.
All right. So
Okay.
Tyrosien, what you're gonna do is try and hit the flanks with the charges, and then disengage after a couple of seconds of being in combat.
Yeah.
Just kind of like
Got it.
do that. All right.
Yep.
Let's get ready to go.
Are there any like heavily armored halberd units on that team that I can just run directly into?
Yes, our gifts from the Empire.
You know, I'm seeing you have a whole lot of hammer and not much anvil.
Look, what are they doing? They're wiggling their armor to avoid artillery
they,
strikes.
They literally can see where your shells are gonna land, and they start trying to sidestep it. It's kind
They,
of stupid.
they micro. It's AI micro.
Give the word, Commander, when you want us to charge. Otherwise, I'm just gonna let the bows and artillery do their thing.
I would say let the bows and artillery do their thing for a moment.
Should charge that down, cat head.
Although I will back up and head for. All right, we're gonna move the peasants up to the midfield just to kind of like try and tar pit up there, and then hit them when they turn. If they turn.
Not to alarm you, but a second force of raiders is directly behind us.
Yep, I
is
see
fine.
them.
The cannons have hit them, my lord.
Good,
The enemy
good.
is
See to it that they
routed.
continue to hit them thusly.
My lord, your cannons are in danger of getting a charge in the back.
Indeed, they are.
My lord,
Start
we will
moving some
see
cavalry
you.
back over to them. I think I'm still not quite used to life magic. It's still kind of strange getting used to that.
I am not going to be able to keep all of these units off your archers much longer.
Holding fire since a lot of friendlies. Oh, we have another army, my lord.
It is fine.
If you redeploy your archers on the left side, perhaps off to the right flank, it would give us so much more maneuvering room. Although it looks like it's
my
under
lord.
control now. I think we're
He
good.
is highborn, you are lowborn. Know your place, peasant.
Fool, I'm an anointed knight of Bretonnia, and totally not a Lethanar in disguise.
All right, let's bring these knights back around.
I love how the AI just knows that we're reloading. Okay, go, charge. Okay, he's firing scatter. All right, charge, he's reloading. Hey, look, taste the rainbow. Look at it.
Just getting a little nip in the butt. That's all. Oh man.
Watching the Bretonnian army, like, having perfectly microed cav but split between so many players, screening every enemy infantry away from the archers is so fun to watch, but this would be brutally hard to do by yourself.
It certainly could be. I am grateful for the assistance.
Yeah, I get so overwhelmed playing Bretonnia. I'm like,
This would be,
I
like,
quit.
microing this much cav would be so tricky.
I'm trying different strats than I normally do. Like, everyone's told me just that the peasants aren't even worth being used as tar pits. I fundamentally disagree with that, but I'm trying to go with less frontline from the peasants. I personally think that there's enough bodies with them that they're basically serving the same roles as Skaven slaves or zombies, basically.
I think once you have the economy to support it, your Grail Guardians the ones that don't have lances but swords and just sit there in melee.
Yep.
They are your new tar pit, and they're so much better than the peasants. But
No, well, sure, but that's also a
expensive.
tier 5 thing. At.
I think that's what people usually mean, though, is like when you get to the point where you are rolling in money, you start using Grail Guardians instead. But up until then, I think the peasants are kind of a must.
I mean, but like against anti-large, do you think it's still worthwhile to do peasants for that, or just Grail Guardians still just into them?
I think even with anti-large units, like if they're gonna be able to kill your Grail Guardians, then they would have wiped the floor with your peasants.
Yeah.
Destroy them.
Like what unit is a peasant going to stall that is able to kill a Grail Guardian, you know? Knights of the Realm.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, tangent, you'd get a kick out of this.
What?
You've seen the 1987 movie Excalibur, right?
Yes.
You remember this? You remember this scene where they're eating dinner? They're freaking all in full plate.
Yeah.
Like all the knights of the round are like in shiny plate mail sitting at the dinner table, and I'm like, I don't think they would just walk around like that all the time.
I don't know. They look pretty important when they
would probably
do.
take that off at the end of the day, you know?
But they look so important when they do.
Or more likely, they'd only suit up in the first place if they're going to a tournament or a battle.
Yep. There's a number of key players though that definitely should. Wait, what the hell? Clan Angrund?
Oh, the realms of order descend upon themselves.
Oh no, all my peasants will die in this fight.
Bretonnians, what tired of you doing your horses shit around the mountains? Bloody hell.
I don't even know how they got to me. Like, that was a bizarre, we're suddenly in your territory. They must have been fighting the Wood Elves and tunneled under me or something.
Well,
I don't
to
remember
be
there
fair,
being a back door into the forest
I have
here.
in this one turn been offered multiple multiple people have come with gold saying, will you declare war on the vampire codes?
I've been offered gold too.
What happened?
Your Lorelam, your ally Wood Elf, just declared war on all of us, and you
Yep.
were just pulled in.
Yep.
Hell yeah!
What you gonna
Welcome
do?
to the fun.
Chosen.
Friends like these.
They're gonna add the ability to toggle on all in-game crises in the next big update. What you mean? All of it will happen instead of it just being random? If you wanted it to? That sounds awful.
I hate it.
No, I mean, no offense. Like, we definitely need in-game crises. That's Total Wars need that for a long time. However, you know, I realize this is their first pass at it. This is an extremely weak crisis stuff. There's no events to it. It's just, surprise, here's 5 fully stacked armies. There's your crisis. Enjoy!
I mean, isn't that kind of what Stellaris does?
Not really. There's events to, like, you have to actually do certain events to either trigger them, and number 2, you have to do certain events to destroy them as well.
Yeah. What I need to start doing, though, is building reinforcing armies, chat. What I need to do is build the peasant chaff army that has stone
Apparently,
throwers.
if I get my embassy to tier 3 with you, Burke, I can recruit deck gunners. The corn army. All right, let's go, dude. You can recruit Chosen, I think, at tier 3,
Probably.
which are like insane frontline units.
I have an outpost for Dark Elves. I have an outpost for Skaven right now. And I'm building up to get some more.
I just think the idea of a corn army with ranged units is cursed, because they're not supposed to have that. Imagine a corn unit with Empire rocket batteries. God, I wish.
I was just thinking, all of my ambush battles, they would look so much better if I ambushed people with a tank.
Oh my god. I still want to make a meme army of just tanks. It would be horribly inefficient, but
No, it's not.
It's the
It used to clean up.
Yeah,
really?
it actually wins pretty hard. The problem is it's going to be like an 8,000 gold army. I just did this battle yesterday, but I had an army that was really heavy on huntsmen. So I was running up there and kiting them around with mobile archers. That was a fun one to play out. If I remember right, they have a stealth unit guarding their catapult. Are you okay, Burke?
I keep missing the Lord.
It sounds like you're having a gun-gasm.
Oh no, Carl! Wow, never mind. Everything's fine. fine. Everything's good. Stop. Why is he moving so fast now? Oh, did I hit him? I don't know. I will take another shot.
Wow, rocket batteries are a little bit less accurate than I remember them being.
Okay, their guy's on the run. He's running. He's running.
Rocket batteries benefit massively from getting a few points of veterancy because it increases their accuracy.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't realize rockets were about to hit here. Don't mind me.
Yeah,
Just getting rid of their catapult.
Green skin sighted.
Please don't shoot me with a rocket. Tyro, do you have any spellcaster in this army at all? Or do you just not use
yet.
it?
Not yet. I'm waiting for the thing to finish upgrading.
Tyro, don't want to be careful with your flying hero.
Like 100 turns into the campaign. Yeah, I'm almost done with the building to get my basic spellcast.
I mean, I really screwed up early game. What can I say?
So, okay, so the Empire is one of those factions that has like a unique quirk. It would be faster for you to get mages if you build them outside your main capital. Because the mage building is only tier 3, but if you build it in your capital, it's a tier 4 landmark. But if you build like a basic mages college anywhere else,
really?
you can get it faster. I found this out yesterday while I was playing the Empire. I was like, man, tier 4 before I get any spellcasters, and then I realized that's only in your home province. Is it like that?
I'm in danger. I'm in danger. The goblins are on me right now.
You're not in danger.
You're in a tank
with 160 armor.
Remembering what I am attacking.
Yeah, you chase them now.
I think I did horribly. All I did was target the heroes, and I think I missed like half my shots.
With the rockets or the tank?
The tank.
Where's your
Oh,
tank?
I thought you had the rockets shooting the spider.
No, I'm shooting him with just the regular.
Yeah, I think the tank does okay shooting big monsters. It's the rockets that suck at it. The rockets are always better off targeting infantry. Yeah, I gave up trying to keep up with the kills on the rockets and the organ gun. Like, I got up to 150 kills with the Reichsguard, and I was like, okay. there's no
one
way.
of the rockets got 375.
Yeah,
I think that was
once-
mine because Burke kept shooting the spider.
Yeah, when the rocket got up to like double my kills, I was like, you know, I think I'm just gonna chill because half the Reichsguard were like below half health. I was like, oh, I'm gonna sit back here and guard the rocket. That's my new job.
Chat's yelling at me saying half with question marks.
Mathing what?
His chat saying that you had less than half of the kills of the rocket.
Ooh.
I said when it got to double my
okay.
kills, I stopped trying to keep up because I
Okay.
knew it wasn't gonna happen.
I think we misunderstood you. Then.
reputation.
Dude, those rats are the coolest bros you will ever meet.
Devotee of the lady.
They seem like it, dude. They came over with Skaven slaves and killed one of Cetra's armies, then left.
Told
They
you.
just were. They were like, "Hey, dude, screw Cetra. All right, we're out, homie." I was like, "Oh, that's so nice of you, dude."
By the light of the lady.
They're so nice, man. These are like the nicest rats I've ever met.
They're just so helpful. Like, they never ask for anything, dude. They just kind of scurry about and kill your enemies. It's great.
Well, they have been asking me to kill these dwarves forever.
Blessings
But I'm
of
like,
the
They don't have any
Lady be
agendas,
upon
though. You know what I mean? Like, they're just kind of being
Bretonnia.
rad.
They're
I
just
like
cool.
that.
They're
Yeah.
sending 3 armies after the elves now for me.
Never wrong.
Just like, yeah, we got it, bro. Like, thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Hero.
They seem to be total.
This is
pros,
looking
and I
dangerous over
appreciate
here,
that.
chat.
Gosh, the white lion is running for his life. It's so annoying. Keeps running just out of my my range every damn time.
It's a fort battle. Fort Bergbriz again. Bergbriz has just been a little bit too expensive to upgrade with everything else going on. Fort battles are so much tougher now as the attacker. Yeah, it should be, but this isn't a tier 5 one.
This is like a really cool base.
Yeah, the forts are pretty neat.
Fight. Orders, my lord.
I mean, your best bet is to just arrow the shit out of everyone in the front
Isaac
and just
Bowman!
hope to God you can kill the Wildwood Rangers with arrows before they get to the wall. Because if you can kill the melee before the Way Watchers get here, you might actually have a chance.
Nah, there's not enough ammunition to be able to do that right now. We don't have the firing density for it.
Ye will suffer.
Unfortunately, sallying forth is also a little bit tricky considering...
Hear me out on
Alright.
this one, Tangent.
What?
This might be one of those maps where... Actually, you know what? Never mind. It's the Wood Elves. They're going to have range superiority anyway.
Yep.
There's no good side to go on. Both sides are gonna get breached.
All right, so here's
You move those swords up to where you're going. Just line the wall with them there, Tyro.
Yep.
Thank you.
Flopping right there.
Burke, I'm gonna need you to cover your ears really fast.
Your left wall's about to go down though.
I'm
Push
just
the
shooting the
ladders
damn wall.
over. Push the ladders.
This is gonna hurt me so bad. You know that, right, Heller?
Yeah.
Like, all I can do is break down this door, and then I'm charging into spears.
What else?
That's
Look,
it.
What else can we
yeah,
do?
No, yeah, just spears, just spears. Don't worry about anything else. It's just spears.
Are you
Don't
lining
worry.
me up for the trebuchet shot?
Don't you worry about that, really? Yeah!
Del, can you actually target the guys on the walls to the left? I have no need for the trebuchet here. So you sound like you make a pretty good honorary Bretonnian, I'm just saying.
You stole our accents, and now we want it back.
Oh, they're coming for me, dude.
You will die.
I should have hit them twice, Tangent.
Yeah.
One more time would have broken them.
I actually didn't even realize they had slipped through.
Yeah, dude, it literally half-healthed them when I did that one barrage because they were all clustered.
You shall face our spears.
I need to talk like a Bretonnian. Oh no, not my tea.
Terrible impersonation.
You rapscallions, you. No, don't turn around, Trebuchet. Oh, God.
Now you are.
They're really dropping the ball right now, boys. Oh, God, this is not great.
Now we face our might. Our vengeance will see you dead.
Drop the artillery so they can't destroy them. You can retake the trebuchets later, Tangent. Oh.
Thank you, my friend. I'll remember you fondly.
Oh, they're making me drink GMO-free coffee.
Oh no. Oh no, the night errants are on their way.
Burke, have you built your level 3 outpost with your Skaven friends yet?
No, I'm working on it.
Are you gonna get rattling guns?
Awaiting orders.
What? No,
You're all wrong about them. Jezzails are actually a long rifle. It's a sniper rifle
Yeah.
fixed on a Pavice shield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Which is
they're
what the
long
deck
range.
guns are.
No, they're good like
No, deck guns are like crank organ guns almost.
I'll have to compare their stats afterwards, but I remember them being nearly the same unit.
I thought they were the
Zales-
same as Gatling.
Actually,
Gatling
Maybe,
gunners.
maybe I'm getting the deck gunners from Vampire Coast confused with Cathay's crane gunners. Maybe that's the
Yeah,
one
the
I'm thinking
crane.
of.
Yeah, the crane gunners are Jezzails. They're reskinned Jezzails.
Okay, that's probably what I was thinking of then.
The Skaven Jezzails, though, their bullets have like a little bit of tracking, and so if you have an upgraded squad of them, you can literally watch the bullets curve into people like at the last second.
Shame he
They're
can't
really
get,
good.
Shame he can't get any of the upgrades for them. Every time I ally with Skaven, there's only one unit that I take, and there's only one that I care about. I'm just like,
it the
send me
Plague
4 of those
Claws?
Plague Claw catapults,
Yeah.
man. They're so good.
I mean, they give a what? Is it a -10 morale when they hit like the plague debuff? They're so good. Lord Skrulk's best army is literally 19 plague claws.
You better stop believing that it's over, because you're in one.
That is not how that quote goes.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're in one,
You know,
I
this,
mean.
this reminds me of
Are
that
we-
last battle in our previous campaign, Burke, where I think you honestly would have won, except the reinforcements to show up from the back, and I called in like my celestial dragon helpers right next to Scarbrand.
Yeah.
Are we quoting quotes? Because I'm making the mother of all omelets here, Jack. I can't fret over every egg.
I must stop him from getting in here. I have no choice. I have no choice. We shall commit our bodies to the spears.
They're peasants. They'll run in a second. We did more damage than I thought we were gonna.
I bet you that in that fight, you didn't think it was going to be the cavalry that's going to turn the tide.
The cavalry.
I thought I was going to be able to tar pit you guys from being able to push through. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to go raid Mr. Burke Black. Thank you guys for stopping by. And we'll see you later tonight right here at twitch.tv/tangent. Have a good one, everybody, and we will see you all next time.